All right, hello, Speed Gaming Live. This is Speed Gaming 4, bringing you Zelda 1 Randomizer. I am Mrs. Malchior, joined here by my partner in crime, Pool Float, because my other partner in crime, Malchior, is currently racing. And we are going to get him and his partner, Canteloupe, the countdown to start their race. All right, you guys are going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this is our SGLIVE flag stream for the race. We have our full overworld shuffle, which means that they could have started anywhere. Unfortunately, they didn't really start anywhere exciting for us. You know, somewhere like Death Mountain.
Yeah.
Something like that. We have a mixed quest overworld with shapes, community text, and the big thing is our Armos item has forced to be the heart container. So no freebies for these guys. And then the second thing that we have to look out for is our remove most open stairs. So basically what that means, Pool Float, is if they go into a dungeon and they have an item already in the room on the floor, and it's a push block room, most guaranteed it'll push. It may be an open staircase to take them somewhere else, or it could be the item staircase. But it's a little hint for them to know, like, hey, there's definitely a staircase here. All right, we have Malchior finding that early Armos item. I forget what that one's called, though. And then I do believe both runners have seen that level 7 right now, so kind of a terrible dungeon to see first off.
So far, the enemies don't look terribly friendly on the overworld either.
All right, we got some pretty hefty bombs at 40 rupees, but luckily Malchior had just enough.
Both players found what I believe was the large prize because it was 72 rupees, but then they also then found a door repair charge almost immediately afterwards.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
All right, so we are getting a not really rupee-friendly seed right now. That'll be interesting to see how that comes into play. All right, and we have a little secret of 10. A little bit better than our earlier race this morning, which had a small secret of 2.
Oh, wow. Just make it 0 at that point.
Exactly. Oh, bunnies on the overworld. That'll be nice for combat coming into the dungeons.
Ooh, Lionel's on the overworld also. I'm okay with that if I was playing this seed.
All right, so we did just see our medium secret right there. It was 35 rupees. So possible poverty seed, possible it could work out in their favor depending upon prices of items. And thankfully that bomb opened up for Malchior. That is one of the locations that could or could not open up based on how the seed routed the overworld. Oh, and Malchior taking his first death literally 2 screens away from his wood sword, which Canteloupe just found. Luckily, it's not too far away. He'll get back there really fast. But that doesn't feel good.
Oh. And silvers.
Oh my gosh, if Canteloupe could have picked those up right then, that would have been amazing. So that was silvers as our white sword item, and that is our red ring on the coast.
That's what I thought I saw.
Oh man, what some beautiful items. Alright, we did ask this seed to be kind of nice to us and, you know, a jet seed it under an hour. So it's trying to help us out as much as it can.
I mean, the enemies are doing what they can to try and prevent that, but at least the item loadout we've seen so far.
Yes, very true. Alright, and Malchior is about to find his wood sword. one more screen down. And then one thing to be looking out for, you guys, is the all-important item that'll open our overworld block. This could come from our recorder, our power bracelet, it could be our raft, but one of our dungeons is going to be overworld blocked by one of those items. Alright, and there's that wood sword for Malchior. Probably feels a little bad that he died on his way here, but should be able to make up a lot of time with that now.
Another door repair charge on Cantaloupe side. Well, I mean, at least they're finding them early when they don't have a lot of rupees, so...
Very true. Alright, Malchior getting that news that 4 hearts will not do it for those silver arrows. Good try, though.
So that's between 4 and 6?
Correct. Yep, so we definitely know 5 will be needed. Maybe 6 hearts will be needed. We probably won't get any of the runners going back there until they have 6 hearts, just to guarantee that they'll be able to pick it up. Ooh, a nice little dungeon right here for Cantaloupe. Dungeon number 4. Let's see if he chooses to try and pirouette that key. Ah, he pirouetted the other way, and he found a bomb hole. Ooh. Alright, so Malchior has found his way to the warp locations, took one of them. Cantaloupe gives us a nah, I don't want that paper yet. Goodness. Alright, you guys, so one thing I'm very curious about is where is going to be our first take any. So the take any locations will have the heart, the candle, or the potion in it. And that is kind of what our runners are looking for right now. They're looking for that candle so they can start burning a lot of these checks that they're having to miss right now by just having bombs.
Bombs and a sword that really you don't want to trust too much in settings where the HP can roll pretty high.
Right.
Interesting shape to level 3.
Oh. Honestly, it reminds me of my dog trying to climb stairs.
I could see that.
It doesn't look like that's segmented at all. It's just, I mean, unless one of those walls doesn't open. It's just a funky shape. Alright, so Cantaloupe is definitely taking the reins on finding all of our early dungeons. Has seemed to be a little maybe combat blocked going through them instead of, so that'll be interesting to see when he starts coming back here or what maybe he's looking for. I'm not as familiar with his playstyle. I don't know if he likes going, just finding all the dungeons before trying to come back and then go through them, or if he'll do a little peek in and then exit out.
Malchior does say yes to the piece of paper. Looks like we're going to now see a visit to 4.
Yep. And for those wondering, the reason that key door is now open for Malchior is because he went up to the screen above, he came back down, and something with how the randomizer loads things in makes the randomizer think that that dungeon door was already open. Very cool little trick that we like to call the pirouette. Alright, so that is our magical boomerang in level 4 for Malchior. Pretty good early item. For only 10 minutes in, this boomerang will stun items, or not items, it'll stun enemies, as well as possibly take some out depending upon where they rolled in the HP category.
Looks like he's going to try to take on the manhandler.
Yes, and unfortunately that one bomb, he just misplaced it.
Can't blame him for trying, though, because if you get lucky and you hit that with one, that's some nice progress right there.
Absolutely. Ooh, bombs. That's exactly what he wanted.
The seed is saying, here, try again.
And that's exactly what he does.
I'm looking forward to watching these matches myself because I am, while I'm an experienced Z3R runner, I am very much inexperienced with Z1R. So I'm looking forward to watching people that know what they're doing, how they react to these seeds. Ooh, looks like the bats rolled high. Single wood sword hit is not going to take out the keys this time.
Malchior shakes his head. He says, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that tea room yet." Which is a pretty smart play because even if he was able to clear it out and it ended up being the Triforce, right? Because that's what he's looking for in this this level right now. He couldn't have gotten to it at all because of not having his ladder yet. And sitting at a lovely 158 rupees, Cantaloupe is going to choose to buy that blue candle. Since again, we aren't really finding any of our take-any's.
Another transport staircase. I think he might have been one off on that one.
Alright, and Malchior made the right choice out of that level 4. That is our first Triforce at right around 12 minutes. Oh, Cantaloupe. Okay, good. I always get so nervous when those beeping hearts start happening.
Yes, and at this point, he's far enough away from the start point that it would be very annoying to get back for, you know, to continue the checks.
Absolutely.
Another large and another medium prize. And then take a little bit away. Thankfully, that was maybe less than 10 rupees, I think.
Ooh. Early Triforce at a level 3 for Malchior. He's going to go ahead and pick that up. He didn't get White Force into it because there was definitely a little pause and hesitation, so...
I know in my case, if I find the Triforce really early in the dungeon, then I'll just grab it and come back in because, you know, it's not as much of a time difference.
Yes. And yeah, he was one room in, so
yeah.
There definitely did not make any difference. Cantaloupe choosing to go through this level 6 right now. So far, all of these enemy sets and all of our dungeons have been on the fairly good side, which does not really bode well for 7 and 8.
Admittedly, I'm a little afraid of Commentator's Curse, but haven't seen Dark Nuts yet.
Yeah, they'll come into play.
sneaks right by that Lionel.
And unfortunately, just a transport stair for Cantaloupe. No item yet.
Hey, there they are.
Ooh. Not a fun room to get shuttered into. Especially on zero bombs. Did Malchior find the item at all in level 3?
I didn't notice him pick one up.
Alright. Thankfully we have a live audience with us today and none of them saw one either. So I don't feel like I missed something.
Trying my best to keep honest, tracking and comms. Looks like Cantaloupe is done with level 6 for right now.
Fair enough. That was a pretty combat heavy dungeon. Oh. Malchior ran into a blue screen of Lionel's.
Hey, we found our first take any, I believe.
Very nice. And sitting at 7 hearts, Cantaloupe will assuredly be able to pick up those silver arrows when he gets back over there. And it looks like Malchior is going to give us a possible first look at early DM. Let's see where he decides to go after the forgotten spot. Cantaloupe doing a beautiful clip right there to get into that cave so he doesn't have to go all throughout those different screens. I'm sure right now Malchior is having a little bit of flashbacks to his first seed because his first candle that he saw was also over here on Death Mountain. Oh, and unfortunately he takes a death on the overworld. Oh.
Unfortunate death, but, you know, the good news is Pole's voice won't be in dungeons. And there we see the silver arrow pickup.
Very true, but he definitely did not want to see that at that point. Oh my goodness. And what's so frustrating about something like that, which when it happens, is you as a runner, you have a route in mind, you're planning, you have, you know, stuff that you plan on doing, and then you die, and you basically have to reset everything. Because obviously now he's like, oh, well, I'm back over on this side of the world, I'll burn all these bushes. Who knows what I missed over in Death Mountain, but it'll have to wait. Alright, let's see what Malchior does with this level 6.
I did miss that Malchior does have a blue candle.
Yes, he had taken it from the Innate Cave.
Okay. I thought that's what he took, but wasn't certain.
Man, these early rooms of level 6 are just a tease. They make it look so easy. And then you come out of this staircase and you got dark nuts galore.
Nothing like a good false sense of security.
I wonder if Cantaloupe is going to go through this level 7 or if he just came up here for that. Ah, he is. Oh, I love this play because I even made the joke about it last night. The community always says never 7. Hashtag never 7, right? Like nothing is ever in here. It's always such a large dungeon, and it always ends up having the item we need. So I really hope this plays out for Cantaloupe and he gets something good.
It would be nice to see it. I know I've gotten burned by difficult level 7s in the past.
So it looks like we might be possibly ladder blocked from the rest of a majority of this 6. Malchior's going to try this other path and decides never mind.
Okay.
Alright, so definitely won't be coming back to that until we got that ladder in hand. Ooh.
Those are being very mean today.
Not to mention the fireballs. Ooh. It looks like Cantaloupe's going to give that room another try. Oh, nope, he's going to change up his routing.
That's mean.
It is. Very, especially having the only way you could go to the right be a key door.
Thank you for using your key. Here, now have another one or turn around.
Right, hopefully our fireballs will play nice with us this time. As Cantaloupe is just trying to make some progress through this 7. Alright, and there is that silver arrows pickup for Malchior. He was on this side of the world, so he went ahead and did pick those up.
And now the bubbles are just trying to mess with him.
Yes, and bubbles do take away your sword right now. So if you already use your if you use your candle once, you gotta leave the room to reset it.
Okay, so
almost simultaneous deaths. Almost.
we get a exasperated sigh from Cantaloupe, and then whatever Malchior did.
He definitely foot stomped that one. And this is where that start location of anywhere in the world can really come into play, because like we just saw, it really resets your brain.
Yes.
And you're just like, I gotta walk all the way back over there now.
Hopefully he does succeed getting there this time, because it would be some nice new knowledge for us.
Yeah, well, we have Cantaloupe now going through West Death Mountain. So we are definitely getting new knowledge on his side.
He can almost afford the blue ring for that lovely discount of approximately 2% from vanilla pricing.
The game is asking you, do you really want it? You know you have that free ring on the coast if you can find the ladder.
Hey, free bombs are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Oh,
level 9.
all the way up here on Death Mountain. As it should be, you know.
My least favorite level in my favorite color, so I'm a little torn there. Level 1.
Ah, very nice. That, and you could see it right there on Cantaloupe's face. That is something you want to see. Unfortunately, I don't believe that's a door we can pirouette based on this location. So he's hoping this pirouette will work, and it does
Nah.
not. So it looks like we will need a key to get through this level 1, which sucks because level 1 is the best dungeon that everyone loves to find.
Did we find any shops with keys for sale yet? I don't remember seeing any.
One, I'm being told. We have seen one, which doesn't bode well either,
No.
because that could be the only one.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. Never mind.
But he's not. Oh,
He might go buy it. All right, he might buy 2 just to get him through. Yes.
which I think makes sense because he's already got silvers. He knows where Red Ring is, so he's not going to spend. He's got it, and he's got the blue candle. So other than keys, there's really nothing left you're going to have to spend money on in the seat.
Depending on how friendly his bomb drops are.
Well, that's true. That's true.
But I agree. Being in this area, knowing that you can't get through one without a key, that was a smart purchase. All right, level 1, what do you got for us?
Another locked door.
Oh my gosh, 2 of them. Oh, that 2 key purchase came in clutch.
Oh, I'm sure he's feeling real good about that right now.
The only terrible thing is you have to. What would you do? So we're at the second E of level, very top row. Would you go left or down?
I would go down.
Yes. I agree with that. Malchior has always told me it likes to make everything go to the center. So if you can yourself go to the center, you're doing a good job.
I think in this case, I would my feeling of going south. It would be based on the shapes we've seen so far. I just think it's more likely to see something of use down here.
Ah, hello,
Hey.
Whizzies.
But hello, open door.
Yes. Oh, and one going up, so he can go up and check that one room.
This is definitely the level of locked doors so far.
Absolutely. Maybe it'll have our any key for us. Maybe it's just giving us a false sense of dread.
I would be very okay with that.
Very nice, taking out those whiz robes because they do the more damage. Boomerang. Oh!
Okay.
Alright, level 1.
Nice and compact.
Right, it decided to be like a terrible Tetris game that you have. Ah. And on one
Time
heart.
force grab.
Yep, on one heart, he's going to go ahead and refill. We'll feel much more comfortable coming back into here.
So the blue rupee, that was a floor item. So in level 1, there's still one more floor item, correct?
The rupees don't count as our floor
Oh,
items.
they don't? Okay.
No. Yep, so no, any of our floor items will be an actual item that we will need for the game.
Okay.
So we'll have one on the floor here in level 1, and then we'll have one in the staircase.
Take advantage of that full health. Keep the Gibdos away.
Absolutely. And the beautiful thing about full health is you have beam swords.
Yes, and even getting a bomb drop off of them.
Alright, come on, Whizzies, play nice with us. We just want to go down. Oh,
The level doesn't want them to, though.
it doesn't bomb. Interesting. Level, what are you doing? Alright, Malchior also chooses to buy a key. He is in the same... He bought the same...
He does have 2 keys as well, so if he does visit level 1...
Yep. I was gonna say, it almost looked like he bought his keys at the same shop that Cantaloupe bought his keys at. So I'm wondering if Malchior has already seen one and knew he needed the key. But I don't think he's in the right location for it.
No, I believe one was up and to the right.
Maybe he bought it just 'cause. Alright, and Cantaloupe takes another death in level 1.
The Wizrobes are being meanies. That's definitely one thing I struggle with probably the most in coming from Z3R to Z1R, because, you know, in Z3R, any sword is going to one-shot a Wizrobe.
Ah.
Not in this one.
Not at all in this one. Alright, thankfully with all these bomb holes already, Cantaloupe can make it back to the room he died in relatively fast. Oh.
There's our level 9 discovery on Malchior's side.
And there was a bow for Cantaloupe on level 1. That was our floor item.
Is this even randomized?
It's just a little. Again, it's this level 1 giving us that false sense of dread and hope at the same time.
Yep.
Alright, here's this level 1 from Malchior. So this might be a staircase room for Cantaloupe here. He only has about 4 to 5 rooms left of this level 1.
Now, do these settings allow for transport stairs in level 1, or would it just, if it's a stair, it's automatically the item?
I believe it's automatically the item. Yeah, I don't think there's transports allowed in level 1.
Let's see. It's the recorder.
That could be huge once he starts getting Triforces. Especially because level 9 is up here on Death Mountain. No matter where you get your last Triforce, you can always record her back to this one and walk over to 9. That's actually a really good find.
The recorder behavior is to known dungeons or found dungeons?
Dungeons with Triforces.
Oh, okay.
So if you have the Triforce, you can record her back there. And I believe we have set it up to where we will have a random flute noise for whenever we get our first recorder check. So that'll be fun to listen out for.
I will just have to... well, actually, yeah. If as long as it's not the vanilla sound, I won't be tempted to look at my phone thinking I'm getting a text. I have to say, I'm amazed by the number of non-gamers I know that I've gotten a text message and they're like, wait a minute, that's Zelda 1.
Ooh. Malchior is out of bombs. So,
He was
never mind.
out of bombs.
Never mind.
Commentators...
Blessing?
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say he's out of bombs, so he's not gonna be able to take the direct path down that Cantaloupe did.
There we go.
I have no idea what's that fun, but I really like it. It's very pretty. Alright, Alright, so with recorder in hand now, we are about to get a lot of recorder checks. Because this is the fun part about the mixed quest overworld. Ooh. Almost did it.
Almost for a second. It seems he might almost forgot he had silvers already.
Yep. Which can definitely happen when you pick up bow. You're like, great, I need arrows now. Alright, so this is going to be the recorder for Malchior. And then I believe the bow was one room to the right. I wonder if he's going to try to Kanana key this. He is. Oh, nope. I guess maybe he couldn't because of the push block.
We see level 8 on Cantaloupe side.
Right, and there is that recorder pickup for Malchior.
Was it levels 2 and 5 we haven't seen so far?
Yes, we have not seen 2 or 5.
There you go. That's make the Gibdos pay with silvers.
Is it just me or do you also see Bunny? Maybe it's just wishful hoping.
So I do kind of see it at the top, but
right.
my first reaction actually was Octorok because of the
yes.
Or you know, it could be Bunny with a pipe. Not impossible, you know.
I think Octorok is a much better pick.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Alright, so Malchior has picked up his recorder at a level 1. He knows he's still missing his floor item. And I know the path he needs to take to go get it, and I'm just like, go to the right. So the fun thing about this level 8 pull float is that it also is going to have 2 items for us.
Okay.
Both items will be in staircases this time instead of one on the floor, one in a staircase. But this is another big dungeon that runners love to find because of its 2 items. Alright, Malchior is going to try and be so careful with clearing out this room so he can go to the right.
Now Cantaloupe left 8. I didn't see. Did he pick up the Triforce piece? I would assume he did.
He did not.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so that's your bow room, Malchior. What you doing?
Pretty sure he picked it up.
Okay. I do know Cantaloupe did see a couple of ladder blocks in level 8, so he might want to come back later when he has better items. Oh, Malchior, no, it's rolling him down. You missed it.
He does have the bow because I saw him firing silvers.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
Yes, he does. He did pick it up.
Look, after he missed the Triforce in level 6 last night, I am terrified now that he's just gonna miss something so important.
Don't worry, he's not gonna pull a pull float. I recognize that laugh. Could be a total guess on my part, but I would think maybe Cantaloupe left the Triforce behind in 8 so he doesn't forget to go back to 8 to look for more items. Because if you can't get past the 9 block without it, you're going to remember, you'd hope, that you didn't get the items.
True. It could also be he forgot he had the recorder. So
Possible.
He forgot that he could just toot back there with the recorder now.
Cantaloupe saying nope to the magical boomerang. Curious to see if Malchior chooses to pick up the Triforce and then... Nope, not yet.
Oh, he's shaking his head. Nope, not yet.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Cantaloupe is... Oh, he did see the boomerang. He did not pick it up, but he saw
Yeah,
it. So
he saw it and was like, nope, no thank you.
Yep, he was very happy with that Triforce find.
Okay, so yeah, there's our ladder block.
Let's see. Malchior may try and do some bomb excavation, see if he can get around that block. Not that way though.
So far, some of the enemies that they've been pretty friendly in refilling our bombs, so
They really have been.
could be worth the gamble.
Ooh. No. Can you bomb? You can. Wow. Ladder hardcore required for level 8 to get us through it. Then again, if level 8 has dud items, we may not. We may
That's
not
true.
come back here and Malchior picks up that Triforce.
See our first ultra fast land molas.
Never want to see the blue dark nuts after the blue land molas. They just are not fun. Ooh.
That
Why are all of our dungeons so blocky today? Oh.
ooh.
Oh. That's just not a fun room
Yeah.
at all.
He really can't do anything because he doesn't have any keys. I mean, if he managed to clear the room, you never know, a key might be waiting, but I wouldn't gamble that.
Yeah, and if he would have had the ladder, he could have stood on the water
Yeah.
to help clear out those enemies a little bit easier. But on one heart, half a heart, it's not something you want to do. Alright, he is going to try and Kanana key this piece right here. Gets
Nice.
it.
Well done.
Okay. Now just go back through the door so it saves. Or not.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. He could always think as long as he stays on 0 keys, that room's fairly easy to
Yeah.
Kanana key. It's just keys, so it's not as important.
And a block.
Alright.
With a key to laugh at you from the middle.
Right. Alright, Seed, you're telling
Come
us we
on.
need our ladder, but you are not giving it to us.
Well, at least we know it's... Unless we both missed something, pretty much impossible to be waiting in level 8 and laughing at them.
Correct. Ugh, like you're in the wrong spot.
I imagine leave the room and see if that respawns elsewhere.
Possibly.
And we do see level 2 on Malchior's side, so we did find level 2. I did not catch where it was, though.
Alright, then that means level 5 is going to be our overworld blocked item, or dungeon. Unless he got into this dungeon through a recorder. I don't think he did, though.
Okay, so that was a Triforce pickup in 6, and then go back in to see what else we can find.
Correct. As long as we don't keep getting ladder blocked.
Yes. There's some mostly free bombs if you can get to them.
Ah, you gotta love the clocks. Oh my gosh. Clocks are amazing.
The only time I don't want to see him is if I know there's wall masters in the room.
Alright, this is a possible push block.
No?
Ooh.
Another possible. No.
Alright, so we'll see if Cantaloupe can make his way around to that left-handed side where he is missing about the 4 or 5 rooms.
We have a mostly complete level 6 with not much to show for it other than, of course, the Triforce.
Right. Alright, we know it's... Alright, it looks like... Ooh!
White sword.
Alright, so we have our lovely white sword for our level 6, and with that pickup, Cantaloupe says goodbye. And then Malchior just did a very nice, like, happy fish shake. I don't know if he found the item in this level 2, or if he found the compass, and so he knew where to go for his Triforce.
I know he picked up a floor heart container, but I did not see him get anything else.
Yep, I'm gonna go with right now it was the compass, since he's currently walking away from the Triforce looking for his item. Ah,
Ooh, power bracelet in level 2.
alright, that could be the answer to all of our questions. Okay. Alright, and there is that Triforce pickup out of level 2 for Malchior. Now he has some decisions to make. He doesn't know where 5 is. 6 has been a butt. Oh! 5 is underneath a recorder location that does fulfill our overworld requirement, so we know power bracelet is not needed.
Okay.
It could send Malchior on a wild goose chase checking those spots.
We do now know where all of our dungeons are, so that is good. And the raft is in level 5.
Not the water equipment we wanted.
No, no.
Gonna pick it up just to be on the safe side. But, so... ladder be... I forget what blocked us out of level 3, because we are missing that item. We're also missing the item out of 6 and 7. And we know it can't be an 8 because 8 was hard ladder blocked.
I want to say 3 was also ladder blocked.
Alright, 7, are you gonna give us our magical ladder? Is that what this seed is telling us? So I think that's, yep, Malchior is making the level 7 play.
He's like, no, I'll leave neither one.
Which is fair. Bubbles, leave us alone. This is quite exciting. This is literally the battle of who is going to find that item first.
Yeah. And,
Is it going to be helpful?
and we have another boring level in 5.
Right? Today's levels have been very blocky.
Now watch, level 9 will just be like almost vanilla. Just have a few little carve outs and that's it. It was our first Patra.
Alright, Cantaloupe, this is when you win. Run through the Patra. Oh, no, he's going to try and defeat him. Alright.
I mean, the white sword does at least make it a little more likely to be successful. Okay, yeah.
Absolutely. I also think that was the good Patra setting.
Rewarded with another key.
Patra has 2 different ways it can spread out, so I also think he got the lucky, nicer one. Malchior is getting some furrowed brows on this level 7. He is very confused by what it's trying to do.
We do get a quick level 5 Triforce.
And after seeing that raft, we will say goodbye to level 5.
And hello to Red Ring. Oh no, that's ladder, I'm sorry.
Yep. Which is still something I don't get because, in my opinion, raft is made to go over big bodies of water, so why can't it go over small bodies? And unfortunately, that's not something we can change.
But, in exchange for that raft pickup, he gets the ability to fire 35 more silver arrows.
Do you remember if Cantaloupe has seen level 2 yet?
I don't believe so, because Malchior was the first that I saw to go into it.
Okay, I do know he's seen... I believe he's seen level 3 as well. He just didn't go into it very far yet. And Cantaloupe does the quick fires and misses our Slamu opportunity. Oof. Just the transport Sarah over on my Malchior's side got a little excited.
Come on, level 7. Give us something.
Not the ladder block. Don't give us the ladder block.
Yes, allow me to clarify. Give us an item. Now see, Malchior's got 4 keys. So watch the any key be waiting here because he's got 4 keys. Yeah, I definitely don't recognize that tune, but it is catchy.
Alright, Malchior opting to take that transport stair. Looks like it took him 1 or 2 rooms south of where he was, but he also was getting a little stuck. So maybe this will be a good... Ooh, bombs.
Rewarded with bombs.
looks like Malchior's having some brain farts. I don't
thought
really
you
know.
were supposed to whistle and or flute and then place the bomb.
No, you can place the bomb first,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you can whistle. And
if you time it right, it'll get them.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh. What is that level 7? Oh my gosh. No wonder it was so
Hey,
confusing.
at least we got a weird level design, so, finally.
I mean, to me it looks like just like a bull's head. Alright, so Cantaloupe has found level 2 right now. He'll get his most likely not needed power bracelet.
Now in these settings, what is the heart container range for the or the magical sword?
At least 10. I think it's 10 to 16.
Okay, wow. So it could be from 10 to everything.
Yes. Yep, and both players have seen our magical sword. I don't think it was anywhere close to our level 9, and we didn't have a dungeon close to it either. So we probably won't get a check on it for this race, but who knows? They could surprise me.
I mean, especially based on the white sword just sitting in. Was it dungeon 5? The white sword was sitting in. Oh, we did just get some pickup on Malchior's side, and I missed what it was.
He got the ladder.
Oh, the ladder is in 7.
Yep. We'll have to see when Malchior finds the white sword, because it could be in 6. Oh, little battleship level 2. Or a sandal. It's also a shoe.
I think that could. Yeah, let's call that a sandal. I don't like Crocs, so we'll just call it a sandal. Beating up the old man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say our white sword was in level 6 because Cantaloupe, we know picked up the Triforce in the dungeon. He got it. So it wasn't level 3, which is the only dungeon we're missing besides level 8. We know level 8 was completely ladder blocked, so Cantaloupe couldn't have gotten it in there yet.
Okay. We will just assume it was in fact level 6, but it was easy enough that we can guarantee Malchior is well. We would like to we would like to hope that he finds that in his search.
Yes.
I mean, reasonably, the only thing I could see that possibly not happening if 6 is the last dungeon before if that's last Triforce, he might just see that and immediately head for Ganon.
Possibly. It's not terrible having to fight Ganon on wooden sword.
Yeah, especially is he familiar with getting the stun lock?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so it looks like Cantaloupe is probably going to Triforce and out of this level 2. Actually, you know what? He will, because he knows he has silvers, he has bows, he knows where all locations are for his dungeons. So he does not care about the item. Alright, and there's that Triforce out of level 7 for Malchior, buried in the bottom of it. But honestly, that was a lot of good work for him. That was a tough crawl.
Level 7 did not. I don't want to say didn't make it easy. It made you work for that Triforce piece.
Absolutely.
So now it's a question of when do we see Cantaloupe get back to 7 for that very important ladder?
Yep. I'm very curious as to what Cantaloupe is looking for, because I thought he's seen level 3.
I thought he did as well.
We know he's seen 8 because he left it. We know he's seen 7 because it was right near their start screen, and they both have seen it already. Maybe he's going back there now. Oh, no. Malchior, that was your level 5. You recorded... There we go.
He appears to have remembered that.
He knew it, yep. I was like, he recorded the wrong screen. Oh, and look at that face. He is very happy about that find. Gonna go grab that red ring right now, though.
Don't blame him one bit. I mean, it's, you know, when you've still got to get the Triforce out of 5. I mean, it doesn't get much more free than that. When you just got to walk 2 screens to take what, 75% less damage?
Absolutely. I have no idea.
Because I believe it's half for blue and then another half for red. So I think it's the equivalent of 75% less, or I don't know. Math is hard.
I was gonna say, I have literally given up mapping on stream. So with this map of level 8, Cantaloupe is about to see that he is ladder blocked right here. He's going to try and go bomb to the right like Malchior did and find that he is completely ladder blocked. Unless he already did that. And that could have been what that shake of the head meant. Alright, there's that raft for Malchior, choosing not to pick it up because he's found his dungeons. He knows he doesn't need it. Doesn't want that extra weight.
Looks like we are getting checks of the power bracelet locations.
Maybe Cantaloupe has not seen level 3 yet.
It's starting to look that way.
Honestly, right now, both players are in what I like to call Triforce and Go mode.
Mm-hmm.
They have their silvers, they have their bow, they have their sword. That's all you really need to defeat Ganon. Malchior has a little bit of advantage having this ladder already, so he will be able to go through level 8. Well, he doesn't even need to go through level 8 anymore. He already got the Triforce.
Yeah.
He won't need to go back to 8 to find out what those items are anymore.
You know, looking at level 5 again, I'm suddenly thinking maybe it's Jenga. You see the one piece being pulled out.
Yes. Okay, I like it. Alright, there's that Triforce for Malchior, if he can get it from that.
He can steal it from the Gibdo.
Alright, and he will be on his way to level 6. Ah, perfect. Cantaloupe has gone back to level 7. This is the dungeon he needs to be in. Unfortunately, the map for it was I think, pretty far down in this direction, and we know that it is a beast of a dungeon. It literally was shaped like a bull's head. And it's definitely not a fun one to have to go through without that map.
At least we know that he is, when he does successfully navigate through the mess, he's going to be rewarded with that very, very much needed ladder.
Absolutely.
And he is making quicker work of the enemies compared to Malchior on his visit because he does have the white sword.
Yep, there we go. Our
Level
guess was
6
correct.
it was.
Malchior did not like that fine, though. He's shaking his head. I wonder what he... I'm so curious to know what his thought process is right now.
We'll have to ask him after.
Oh, but that very lucky room, not only did it have the item, it also had our compass for the Triforce. So he will make a very quick work of this level 6, just because of how soon he found that. Like, Cantaloupe just didn't find that as fast as he did.
And somehow I missed it, but he had 9 keys.
Wow. All right, so at 1 hour and 6 minutes, Malchior is officially heading off to level 9. Let's see if he does my suggestion of we're quartering to 1, which I think he... Nope, that's not level 1. He could have been checking what his count was at in order to record her correctly.
There we go. Just 1 screen or so away from level 9. I think it was 2 screens, maybe? There it is.
Hey, Krem, can we get audio from Malchior? Alright, so we are going to see if we can get some audio on Malchior's side right now, since he is in level 9 for us. Alright, so Poolfoot, I know you have limited knowledge of Zelda 1, but do you know what we're looking for?
I know we are looking for a... if we come upon a room with a shutter that does not open after the enemies are cleared, that's where Zelda is. And then when we're a room away and we hear someone complaining rather loudly, the odds are pretty good that's Ganon.
Absolutely. Yep, and that's it. And thankfully we come in here with our bow and with our silver, so we're not looking for either of those.
Yeah, so any staircases that show up that are an item, pretty much just going to immediately turn around and say, nope, no thank you.
Yep. The only caveat to that is if he finds the book. Book
Yes.
is Atlas
Because
for
that
us.
will give you the map, yes.
Right, so it'll give us the map, unless we find it beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we will just have to guess when Malchior hears Ganon, because we're having a little bit of audio issues with him right now, but that's all right.
Well, we'll see if we get maybe a facial expression when he hears it.
Yes, that is the fun part about SGLIVE, is being able to see these runners in person, see their mannerisms, and just see the funny things that they do throughout racing.
Which is why I'm glad for the 3 Z3R matches I played so far, I was not selected for restream because I I could say all the things I wanted with a mask over my face. But
Wow. And Malchior is just racking up these keys. Ooh,
oh, there's a map. So there. Oh yeah. Wow, that's
that's
okay.
that's a dungeon. All right, here we have our Ganon.
Okay.
Malchior has found him at 1 hour 10 minutes. He has not seen the princess yet, though, so he will still be on his princess hunt.
At least we know the princess will not be in another dungeon.
Oh my gosh, that would be terrifying. Go through all of these rooms in level 9 and just never find the princess.
Quick work of Ganon.
All right,
Yeah,
so
let's not give Fred that idea because, well, if there's a way to do it, he just might.
all right, and here, yep. So we do have our bacon on Malchior's side. Cantaloupe is going through this level 7. It is the dungeon he needs to be in to find his ladder. But I honestly can't remember what Malchior did to find that map to give him the hints about where to go. Because this level 7 is honestly gross.
Yes, it really is. So now, in level 9, with Ganon dead, the shutter will automatically open.
Even if there's
yes.
enemies in the room.
So if we enter into a room with enemies and the shutter automatically opens, Malchior knows that he has found Zelda.
Correct. Now he might be a little concerned because there in Ganon's room there was the door he came in to the right, there was a door to his left, and then there was also a shutter door north. He chose to go to the left and kind of got blocked back from going back to Ganon's room. So it could be that Princess is to the north of Ganon and he's missed her so far.
Oh. No.
Or not.
Never mind that. There we are.
All right, chat, get your GGs in the chat for Malchior. He finished with a time of 1 hour, 12 minutes.
Almost exactly.
All right, and
I will close
as
this.
we give our runners a chance to breathe, this is Group A of our Zelda 1 tournament here at SGLIVE. This was Malchior's second match. He has faced both Jam Evil and Cantaloupe now. So to finish out this Group 1, we are just waiting on the Jam Evil versus Cantaloupe match. The second group is Boof and Boom, F. Coughlin, and Crimson Avix. Fred and Boof faced off this morning against each other. And so we have a couple of more matches of that group to go before we know the final two.
Looks like it was Final Fantasy VI for the recorder sound.
Oh, very nice. All right, so it looks like Malchior is showing Cantaloupe where that open door is, or that bomb wall is for this level 7, because it was honestly terrifying.
It was a very mean level. It truly was.
Yep.
I mean, I know, for both Z1R and Z3R, you have, level 9 or Ganon's Tower as the great equalizer. In this game, it was level 7.
Absolutely, yes it was.
Level 7, pretty much, and being just as horrifying as it was.
Yep. All right, so we're going to give our racers a chance to breathe and shake that off, and then we'll see if we can come get them. Honestly, so I will say an hour, 12-minute finish for these two runners. That's about average for the Zelda 1 randomizer for this specific tournament. But then again, we've seen seeds go.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yep, we are gonna scoot down. We've seen seeds go hour 20, hour 30. They can definitely be worse than this.
The level 7 definitely had the chance to make that happen potentially. It was honestly, it was nasty.
Mm-hmm. So we are going to get Cantaloupe down here to join us, but we do welcome Malchior.
As you should. As you should.
Yeah, as you said, this safe start is very popular content for open start, especially. Do you want to come join us down here, Cantaloupe? Also remembering long routes, definitely a thing that Welkin definitely did too in his last race. Definitely remember that. That's good. All right. And we are joined by our two racers, Mr. Malchior and Mr. Cantaloupe. Is it just Cantaloupe or is it Cantaloupe Supreme? Or am I just reading that wrong?
There's many names for it, but yeah, it's Cantaloupe Me was a deviation from my previous name that's no longer allowed on Twitch. So
Okay. All right. Today I learned.
I'll tell you what that was after we're done here.
Today I learned. Okay.
All right, guys. So first thoughts. What's going on?
Oh my goodness. My brain is melted. My brain is so blown. I'm like, I can't find a candle anywhere. This is just like the other seed. It was so bad. And then when I got into Death Mountain and finally found level 1, I'm like, this feels okay, but this doesn't feel okay.
Yep.
How long did you take to get to 1?
It took quite a bit
Yeah.
because I put it off, and then like key starved. I had to buy 2 keys to get through 1.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I had a choice at one point to buy a key or a bomb, and I bought a bomb that time. But I found a large shortly after, and I bought the key the second time. And thank gosh I did. That one. Whoa.
Those keys came in clutch for both of you guys.
Yeah, that's a strat that's always good. Don't be afraid to buy keys.
Yeah, do not.
Yeah, Cantaloupe, you found level 1 maybe a minute before Malchior. I mean, you were very. You found level 9, you found level 1, you bought the keys, and then pretty much it was rinse repeat. There it was level 9 and then 1 for Malchior as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what we were talking about up there was level 7. I couldn't figure out the solution. I mean, I was bombing everywhere, and I thought I bombed left in that room. Apparently, I didn't.
You
Yeah.
want to know another secret?
What?
So north of that mugger is another mugger. You could pay him off to get to one room north, but there's nothing there.
That mother mugger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that level 7 was definitely the beast of this seed. And
I hate 7. I always hate 7.
Yeah, when I went into that dungeon at first, I was like, you know what? Nope, I'm not going to mess with 7. It ends up 7 is either going to be the solution if you don't dig it right away. Oh, there we are. Oh, yeah. Let me be
we're
more
on.
professional. I'll sit back here so y'all
I'll
can
see
see
if
me.
I can sit up too. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You're just sitting up. You're not trying to be taller
That's
than
the
him.
only way I can get height on the
Yeah,
map.
you ain't going to get taller than me on that.
No ways.
So level 7, once Malchior found the map for it, basically looked like a bull skull. It had like the horns to the side, and then it had a mouth.
That's a bunch of bull skull.
Indeed. All I know is I saw 99% of that 7.
Yes.
Because Triforce was ladder blocked at the very end of it.
I saw the same 5% over and over and over.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we were honestly we were waiting on it. We were like, when is he? We couldn't remember what wall Malchior bombed to get him through the rest of it. We were just like, we can't do anything right now. This sucks.
I would have never found that without the map. Because I bet the book is ladder blocked in 8. I have no idea. I didn't clear 8 or 3.
Well, 8 was ladder blocked from
Yes.
progression.
Yes.
So I would assume it would have to be ladder blocked then, because Triforce was in the second room, which is great. I just left it alone. I was like, because 8 has 2 items. You're going to dig 8 most of the time.
Yep.
So
That's what I did too. And then when I bombed all the walls and saw I couldn't get past, I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Yep, I have many words for that, but once again, this is a PG stream. I will keep it PG because Fiesel's my friend.
Yeah, one thing we were talking about after when you were showing Cantaloupe level 7 was, it's often said on Restream and everything about level 9 or in, for me Z3R for Ganon's Tower being the great equalizer. It was level 7 in this game. It was absolutely level 7.
Never 7. Never 7.
but it's always 7.
Beep beep, censored, censored. That's my thoughts.
There you go.
All right,
Yeah,
so
but GG for sure. I mean, you played
Jeez, man,
a hell of a race.
enjoyed. That's the first time I never did race 1v1 versus you, so that was great.
Yeah, we never raced online or anything.
No.
Yeah, that's definitely. Damn, you're 1-0. We got to fix that.
yeah, I was gonna say, so Malchior, you're done. You're officially 1-1 for our
Yes.
group.
Yes.
Cantaloupe, you still have to face Jam Evil. How you feeling? What you thinking about that one?
I'll just go ahead and make some dinner plans and a nice, I guess we'll go out drinking somewhere because I know my butt is toast. Zelda 1 is like I excel at the vanilla, but Rando I struggle with. I don't know what it is. I've struggled with this since day one, and last tournament I did really good until, had some unfortunate luck, but this one is just, this one's been going as good as insert clever analogy.
Yep. No, honestly, all the seeds that we've had so far for this tournament have just been butts.
Yes.
Remind me to kick Rick in the butt for rolling this one.
Yes.
I was gonna say he rolled last night. I don't know if he rolled this
He does all
morning's
of them
either.
essentially.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he knew he wasn't going to show up for comms.
Oh,
Because
hey,
he's like,
good
wait a
point.
minute,
Yeah.
if I
Saving
rolled it,
his-
I'm not going to be
he's
here.
saving his bacon.
Hey, I'm not above RKO or giving somebody an RKO out of nowhere on this one. I am not above it.
I'll follow you.
All right. Well, we thank you guys so much for our mind-boggling race.
Yes,
But
thank you very much for
good job.
commentating.
It was fun. I
You,
was glad we
Cool Folk,
got.
coming in short notice.
Yeah, I'm glad we got this on. So that is us for our Z1 randomizer. Do you guys want to say goodbye?
Y'all have a good one. What's next? You know what's next?
I have no idea what's next.
We'll see what's next.
Something's next.
If there be anything. Otherwise, there's more channels. Go find more games.
Yep. See you later. Hasta luego. Buenos noches. Gute Nacht. Auf Wiedersehen. And sayonara.
And goodbye.
Goodbye.